Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for so long. It's been 8 months, literally since July. And there's just been so much that has happened. As you can see by the title, I am selling out of my herd. My channel is going to start taking a real shift from homestead life to, as you can see, my house is practically empty. We're going to be renting our house soon, and we're just trying to take some time to really focus on our children and family life together. And my husband had, a new job opportunity that he was given, and he took it. And he was traveling a lot for work before, but now he's taken a real, I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. He's trying to make a real more stable situation. So the job opportunity now is in the same area that he was working before, but before he was traveling, so he could work from home a lot more. He could work, different areas. So he was home a lot, and he did help me a lot. So I recently stopped working. I was working for an animal clinic. Y'all don't even know. I went to like 2 different places before even getting to the job that I had. And after graduation, I made the ultimate decision to stay with the Banfield Animal Hospital. I'm sure you guys all know who that is. I got my CVT license, so I am a certified veterinary technician. I passed my state exam. It was such a huge relief and such a huge weight off my shoulders. I literally almost cried when I got the results. I was like tearing. It was just a lot of struggles with school, and getting through the program was freaking exhausting, but I did it. And I loved the clinic that I was working at, but then I had to obviously, sorry, someone's calling me. I had to obviously kind of take a step back from that so that I could work on packing the house, because we want to be closer to my husband's job now that it's a more stable, permanent, not moving around. Not a contractor. So this just makes everything so much more stable, and we're just gonna make the decision to move. But we want to do like a camper situation. We're gonna give the camper lifestyle a go for a little bit, just so that we could put a little more focus on the kids and get to have some real experiences and just fun, and maybe travel for a little bit. That being said, you guys were aware that my goats were on my mom's property, and because I don't think that's very fair to her, I won't be able to show the goats anymore. I won't be able to really breed them or do anything with them, and I think it's such a waste. I just recently sold my nanny girl, my beautiful Canella. She was the only non-registered doe that I hung on to, and it was because I adored her. I adored her personality, and she is what I call a kidnapper. So she would actually take other does' kids, though sometimes it was a little annoying because they were still feeding off their mom. She was really good to have around, because if anything were to happen, I know it'd be easier to graft a baby to her. So having her on property and being a mom and pregnant and post-pregnancy with other does on property who could use her if they were to decide to reject, which benefited me the last time. My last video was literally my kid getting rejected. So that doe, the kid that my keeper that I worked so hard to produce and grow my herd name, literally one of my really good friends who was a mentor of mine, she's going to go ahead and take her for me and try to show her and try to do some stuff with her, because I just don't think it's fair. She comes from such a she has so much prospect, and she comes from such a prestigious line. I just don't think it's fair to start her and just keep them on property as pets, because she could do so much for the lines and the lineage. So I'm hoping that she will produce something for us. And one of my friends, who, like I said, she was my mentor, she kind of got me into the showing and got me into goats, and we've grown and learned so much together that that would be like the ideal person. So I'm willing to sell her to her for a really, really good price. Something that this doe probably could go for way more because of the girl that I bred her from and bred her to her father. So her dam and her sire are just from such notoriously prestigious lines, and people are like really trying to grab at those lines of goats right now. So that being said, those I only have my 4 girls now. Canella was sold. I will show a picture of Canella in her new home. She is more than happy. She is, I mean, it was just it worked out perfectly. And I couldn't be happier with the situation that ended up being. That being said, I have my 4 other goats right now. I still have my chickens. I still have my duck. They're not going anywhere. My mom will continue to keep them. I'm just walking away from showing goats to put a little more focus on, like I said, the kids and moving and camping life, or I guess, or camper life. And so the channel is going to shift a bit, and I'm going to try to keep up as much as possible. But, you know, life has just been so crazy and so hectic and so much. And I've just been trying to really focus and hone in on my children's needs and what they really need. And, you know, the older they get, the more children need you. And it's so crazy because, like, when they're babies, yeah, they need love and attention and all these things, but there's so much more that goes into it. Like, the older the kids need, like, the more they need you in different aspects, like your presence, your knowledge, your guidance, your leadership, like everything about that parenting is just, you know, so I have to really focus and be there for them. And hopefully I can get some content with some traveling stuff. I mean, I really want to, you know, give the kids as much life experience as I can before they get to an age where they don't want to be with us anymore. They want to hang out with their friends. They want to go party. They want to go, you know, homecoming and proms and all these crazy events for them in their life that are going to mean something to them. And, you know, different friends' birthday parties and just different things. You know, you get a teenager and you want to be by yourself. You don't want to constantly be with your parents. And you want to be able to have friends and just mold yourself as a young adult. So I know that's a couple of years from now, but my son's going to turn 8. And I have 10 more years before he's 18, which means I really only have like 4 more years before he's really a teenager or a preteen, and puberty and life. And then, you know, that's when the shifts happen. So 7 years flew by. I don't want to miss as much time as we can. Anyways, that being said, all that sappy stuff. My 4 girls, I'll probably have 3 more breedings that I'll do. The little girl, like I said, I'm not going to breed her because I don't think it's fair for me to do it. I'm going to give her to my friend, and we'll sell her to my friend. And then hopefully she can do some stuff with her and show her. I have my 3 other girls that I plan to probably breed in order to make them more desirable to sell. A lot of people like does in milk, or with kids, they sell a lot faster. So I'm hoping to do that. So I'll probably have them for a few more months, but we're really leaning toward, you know, moving things pretty quickly and trying to get them off property so that they've been sitting dry. I haven't even bred my new girl that I bought sometime last year, I think, or the year before that. I haven't even bred her yet. And she's kind of just sitting, and she needs to be bred. We need to get her going. I want to look at her udder. I want to see what she has to offer. That way it's more desirable. People want that, and people want to know that they are going to be good milkers, good producers, have great structure. I mean, those are just desirable traits. That being said, I really don't want to take this long. For my followers who are here for goat content, it is going to be shifting. I'm going to try my best to keep up with as much as different interesting topics, but it's definitely, the channel is taking a shift. So for the people who are just here for information in my life and what I have to offer, enjoy the journey with me. And for the people here for goat content or who are going to be disappointed, I totally understand if, you know, you don't want to be a part of that journey, but I'm hoping that you guys will. So thank you guys so much for the support. And I will be back as soon as possible with as many updates and my last bit of goat content before we go. Thank you.